Welcome everyone to the CCL Halftime Show. I'm Kyle Fergusson, and today I'm sitting down with Diamond Hands Hebi. Welcome to you, Hebi.
Hi.
Congrats to the
buddy.
team, making it to the round of 4 here as we in the playoffs. How y'all feeling?
Thank you. Just excited to be here. We really weren't expecting. I mean, I wasn't pessimistic about it. It was a toss-up, but definitely. Wow, that game 3, huh? It really ended in a barn burner. I mean, who could have anticipated the enemy Mirrodin just walking at our mid wall and auto-attacking it until he died? That was a hoot.
An interesting bit of the round of 5 there. Now, when I last talked to you, which was back in this is week 5. Well, week 5 is when you thought 30k. So
I think.
Yeah, I talked to you recently, and you were done with Stukov. And then come the previous matches, you were all about Stukov. So what changed?
Oh, it was. I put that information out there to trick everybody. I think we won't pick it, and then we did.
Ooh.
Yeah. A little bit of metagaming by Diamond Hands.
Did you really?
No, I was just permitted to pick it more often by our drafter.
Okay.
And I mean, I don't. He's not. He's probably not as unpickable as people think. And there's a situation where we run him a lot more than others. So I don't know. I don't want to give too much away about why we pick certain things, but
naturally. Well, overall, how's the team doing heading into these playoffs?
I don't know. Everyone's pretty excited. We maintained our enthusiasm despite, certain road bumps, certain downers. But no, I'm pretty optimistic about it, despite the fact that we haven't gotten to practice as much as usual. But no, I think everyone's pretty optimistic. I'll just leave it at that.
And then we'll get into predictions here in a moment, but how is it different playing a round of 7 than a round of 5? Because that has to be an endurance test. In fact, you guys have a lot of matches coming up over the course of the entire weekend.
Yeah, well, I think the round of 7 is for the grand finals. But I've never been in a grand final, so I'll just have to let you know after I play in one this season when we get there. But I imagine. I actually don't think a grand finals has gone over like 5 games, has it? Or I think there was like a 4-0 and then like a 4-1 seasons like 2 and 3. So I just gotta hope that it only goes to 5 games. Otherwise, I'll need a nap or something, or a quest bar.
All right, so this is airing directly after Diamond Hands versus 30k. The last time you fought 30k, it was a 1-3. That was all the way back. You guys did a Zarya comp. You ran Probius. Any thoughts heading into 30k?
Wow. I could cry. That series was incredible. I'm gonna go ahead and just guess that we didn't run Probius today in the last 2 hours.
You guys did run a Zarya versus Chili Mountain, so that's still on the table.
That's true.
It was triple support too. How did that happen?
Our team has a lot of support players, and we're constantly fighting over who gets to play that role. So,
okay.
Ruto is usually strong arming himself into playing Zarya.
Okay.
Unasked for.
I don't know if you can answer this question for me, but the casters were talking about Mephisto a lot in that draft and how it counters the support business. How does that work?
Mephisto is just one of the only heroes who can possibly deal enough damage to actually threaten kills into double support. I mean, obviously there are other ways to counter double support, but it's definitely one of those heroes that he just never stops shitting out damage, especially if heroes are close together or in the same general area. And that's like typically how you want to play double support. So I would say Mephisto is like a decent counter to double support.
Okay.
But then there are counters to Mephisto that you can pick and have in your team. It's yeah.
So maybe not the Mephistos in my neck of the woods in Diamond, but in the tournament play, the Mephistos are capable of such things.
Yeah, I'd say it's not the easiest hero to pick up and learn, but it's definitely like one of the lower skill floor heroes to pick up to counter double support, I would say.
So, predictions, but done in the past, from now playing in the future, how do you think the match went versus 30K?
I'm sure it was spectacular.
Well, naturally, yeah.
I'm sure I felt every emotion in the book. Tears and laughter and joy and anger and frustration.
Absolutely.
But hopefully it went beyond 3 games. That's what'll make me happy. That's all.
Well, who do you think's going to win versus the Oxygen versus Wildheart matchup?
Oxygen really came online in the second half of the season, so I think Oxygen is like one of the strongest teams, like easily. Like if you had to pick 2 of the strongest teams, I would say it's like 30K and Oxygen, and then Wildheart and us are like not far behind. But I would have to guess Oxygen in like a 3-1 or a 3-2 fashion.
Oh, very nice. Well, as we head towards that very matchup, any shout outs you'd like to do?
Yeah, I mean, shout out to my team. Shout out to just everyone in the HOTS community who's been, keeping it real the last few years, putting their time and effort and heart into, creating this scene and maintaining it and, cultivating it for years now. That includes, you, the viewers, etc. Really everybody in the HOTS scene. So, that kind of encompasses, my team and our analyst, Tempest, and everybody else that I would say. So that'll probably be it.
Awesome. Everyone, stay tuned for that upcoming matchup.